friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy with Amy Plans Things, and today we are looking at my daily grind planner. This is a little bit of a different video because we're looking at how I'm actually using it. I'm filling it out with you and showing you how I'm imperfect at using it too. It can be hard to keep it up every single day, and sometimes you just need a day that you miss or things like that. So I'm looking back, I'm filling out my week in review page, seeing that I did not check off those boxes on one of the days, so I have to think back about what I did or didn't do. We're just going through this together. So anyways, we're going through the planner. It is, at this point when I'm filling this out, it is like Wednesday, right? So I didn't fill in my week in review page for the previous week until Wednesday, and I missed a bunch of days of filling out the planner because it was a wild week, you guys. Sometimes things happen and you don't get to complete all your goals and you don't get to fill out your planner, but you can still keep on track as much as you can and take care of you, because ultimately this planner is here to help take care of you. I have 3 or 4 self-care goals as part of my planner, as part of this daily grind top 10 goals. And every day is a little bit different. It doesn't serve you every day to completely fill it out. Does it look pretty when you do? Yes. I'm going to back plan one of the days and fill out another day halfway through that day, because as I filmed it, it was like midday. So I didn't fill it out the night before or first thing in the morning. And then Monday, I'm just gonna skip because that sometimes happens. So anyways, this is gonna be a good look at how I'm actually using the planner. And also, it took me a little bit to mention it, but I'm gonna update my reading tracker as well. I'm not gonna fill out any reviews, but I'm gonna put the stickers in and get it all ready to fill out some reviews, because I read like 9 or 10 books already this month. So this is wild for me to have read so many books so quickly. With 2 little kids running around in busy schedules, I don't often read that much. Anyways, we are filling this out. Some of it will be sped up, some of it will be normal speed, and it is just a good look at how I'm actually using this planner. I will link my playlist here, if I remember, of all my daily grind videos, because I have some going through how I set my top 10 goals, how I decorate and set up for the month, how I decorate my daily pages, how I use highlighters when I'm not wanting to use a lot of stickers, and all sorts of stuff. The Daily Grind, if you were not aware, recently had a release, and it had so much washi tape and sticker books. Look, these sticker books are amazing, and they're perfectly fitted for your planner. All of this stuff, I should mention, you can use code AmyPlansThings and save 10% on if you choose to try out this planner, because it is life-changing. So anyways, done with the spiel. Let's keep filling out the planner. I assume most of you already have this if you've watched this far, because you're interested in how I actually use it. But the super cute red spread is the one that we're skipping because it's been too long for me to remember what I did or didn't do on that day. Anyways, the yellow one is the one I have to back plan because that was the day before I filmed this. So you'll see me just fill it out, and typically filling it out should only take about 5 minutes. We are gonna speed this up, so it's not gonna take that long at all, but it should only be taking you 5 minutes to fill out. Of course, if you choose to decorate it, that's going to take extra time. And with new stickers and washi, I decorated this thing super a lot. It's so colorful. But I don't decorate that way every day, and I also don't decorate every single day. There are some days that are super busy that are just, you know, black pen. And that's okay too. If you're super functional, that's great, because ultimately the planner is to help us reach our goals, and it doesn't need to be super decorative. I love it. It brings me a creative outlet and joy to do that, but I know that's not how everybody functions and not how they get the most out of it. By the way, you probably noticed that I have all my goals printed. If you sign up for my email list down below, I will send you that Canva template. You do not need to pay for Canva or anything like that. You do need a free Canva account in order to edit the template, but you'll be able to type in your top 10 goals and print them out. You can print them out on paper and tape them in or glue them in, or I use label paper and then I cut it just one big rectangular thing and plop it down over those boxes. And so then I have it written down for every single day of the month once I've set my goals. So I like doing that. And then if there's a goal I'm not working on that day, I just cross off that line, because some days I'm not working on some of my declutter goals, for instance, because those kind of go in bigger chunks than like a little thing every single day. Anyways, there's that one that comes from the email list, as well as what you'll see, these book things. I have a template for Canva as well to put the book covers in so they print out at the right size for your reading journal if you're using one of those as well. For the daily page that I'm filling out on the day that I was filming this, I had completed a couple of the items already, and so I was just writing those in and then thinking of what else I could complete for that day going forward, because it was already midday and we had our nanny there. We have her here 15 hours a week this summer, and it's been lovely to get things done in the house. We have house projects going on, as well as the next door neighbors having torn down their house. So it's just loud everywhere. And then a lot of decluttering and, you know, goals that we're trying to do, take care of ourselves better, have space for self-care and mental health. And then also, you know, all of this Amy Plans thing stuff. So there's a lot going on. So I'm so thankful that she's here. But I was just trying to figure out what else I could finish in the time that she was here for. And then fill out the rest of that page. Okay, moving on to the reading tracker. As I mentioned, I had read so many books so far this month, and I am on a little bit of a pause now as I'm filming this, just because I had an Etsy release and I'm trying to get all these videos done and all this stuff. But there is a thing called Stuff Your Kindle Day. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's where a bunch of like smaller authors like put their books or book free on Amazon for your Kindle. And so a lot of these authors put, I read like series. I love getting into like a whole series that is about this one thing, and most of it's fantasy. But a lot of fantasy authors, and specifically romantasy, so romance fantasy, put their first book for free, and their hope is to hook you and then get you into the series. So I had a bunch of those books that I got on my Kindle, and I've been reading, you know, while the kids are playing independently here and there for 5 minutes. Just, I've been trying to stop scrolling on TikTok, so that has been helpful to have some books on my phone, and I've just been going through them, as well as I had all these trilogies and things that I had purchased over the past year but hadn't gotten into yet. And so I've been really trying to read at night with physical books, with my new shelf. Here, let me show you my new shelf real quick. All right, so this is my new shelf. It's an IKEA unit, and it has some little locked doors down below that hold some craft supplies, like my paper cutter that I don't want the kids getting, and epoxy and all that stuff. And then up above are all my books that I've collected and just some other decor. And I think it's so cute. I love it. But creating this book nook really made it so that I got back into reading and got all excited about it. I'm still looking for the perfect armchair. So for now, I just have some couch cushions down here. It's so hilarious. Just some couch cushions on the floor and my kid's little tent here. So it's fun and cute, but it works. Anyways, this is what got me back into reading. Stuff Your Kindle Day. So I have a bunch of stuff on my phone and this cute little book nook that I created that's directly across from my crafting area. Anyways, back to here. I am filling out this page, this bookshelf page, kind of after reading. So I had so many books I read that I'm just filling in all of them with this red for romantasy and writing them all in. And then you can see that I have all of them printed out. So they're ready to go and ready to pull in and put into the review pages, which we'll see in a moment. So this one page of books, I kind of merged both the sizes together to just print out exactly what I needed. But when you get the free printable, it comes with 2 different pages with the 2 different sizes of book covers that you'll need for your reading tracker. And so the small sizes I need for the TBR list, to be read list, and then the bigger ones are for the review pages. So both sizes are included in that free printable. Again, email list is down below, but here I am just cutting them out. It's super simple. I printed them on label paper, and then I'm using a ruler and a little cutting tool to cut straight lines and cut them out so they're just perfect. My favorite page in my reading tracker is one I created myself, and it is this A to Z tracker. And it's like a A to Z challenge, I guess I should say. And it's to read a book starting with every letter of the alphabet. And so every time I read a book that starts with a new letter of the alphabet, I write what that one was down. And so I don't have one, like some of them all start with the word so I can't write down the second one that I read starting with that. But it's a fun way to kind of challenge myself to read some new books. Here, I'm not gonna do the review pages yet, but I am gonna stick all the stickers down so that I have them ready to go. The review pages I'll do on my own. I'll pull the book back out, take a look at it, because with the series, sometimes I forget where things stopped and where they started. So I'll need to just remind myself, since I've read so many books this month, I'll just take a quick peek and remind myself what all happened in each book and where the start and stops were. Then lastly, just a quick peek at my extra pages in my planner. I have an Alani planning thing. I created some Dutch doors for it. Our family is going later this summer before school starts. It's gonna be so fun, but I need to start filling out that packing list and finalizing restaurant plans and all sorts of stuff. Anyways, as a reminder, you can always use code AmyPlansThings if you wanna save 10% at the Daily Grind Planner. And you can find the link down below. Thanks so much for watching and seeing how I'm actually using this planner on an imperfect week. I'll see you all next time. Bye.